everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing and having a wonderful day so far. So for today's reading, I have kind of an exciting reading for you guys. If you are seeing this message, then that means that you were chosen to hear something from your spirit guides, from the universe today, and that they have some important information that they would like to give to you. So we have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about the message that you were chosen to hear right now at this moment. Okay, pile 1, let's begin with shuffling your cards, and then we're going to get into your message. If you want to skip this part, the timestamp for you is in the description as always. So let's see pile 1. What were you chosen to hear today? What message were you chosen to hear for pile 1 spirit guides? If you can please let them know, what were they chosen to hear today? What message were they chosen for? I feel like taking this one. Okay, let's get your oracle cards next. What was pile number 1 chosen to hear, spirit guides and universe? What were they chosen to hear today? Pile number 1. What were you chosen to hear today? What was pile number 1 chosen to hear? Spirit guides, let's just get 1. Okay, what were you chosen to hear? What were you chosen to hear today? And let's get your last message, pile 1. What were you chosen, spirit guides? What was pile number 1 chosen to hear today? Okay, so we have all of your cards now, and we can get into your reading pile number 1. I'm super excited to see what is your message today. So let's first begin with the card that you chose as your pile. You chose the panda with balance. Ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. Very interesting thing I heard about you, pile number 1, while I was before I started recording your reading. While I was meditating in your energy, what came out to me is that you guys are very unique. That's what your spirit guides want to tell you right away, is that you're very unique, because the panda, to me, it's a very rare animal, right? And they're very unique. So I really feel that you have this very distinctive look about you. That's kind of what I'm getting from your energy, is that maybe you dress in a different way from most people, or there's something about your hair that is very different, but I just kind of get the energy from you that you don't look like the crowd. That's kind of what I'm getting here. That's what I feel is your energy here. But let's see your tarot card so we can see how that relates to balance, and what else do you need to know today? What were you chosen to hear? Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that is a really good card. You also have 7 of Cups. Oh, wait, I really like this message. Do you know? Okay, I'm gonna say it right away. What I heard with these 2 cards is that all of your wishes and desires are going to materialize in the real world. That's the first message I got when I pulled out these 2 cards. Ooh, the Devil as well. Yeah, the Devil can talk about our really big desires, our biggest desires. It can also talk about fame and stardom. So you also have the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you see, something is going to be given to you. And the Ace of Swords, which is victory and success. Look at how beautiful this card is. I love how the Ace of Swords is portrayed in this deck. I want to say, pile number 1, I feel that you're getting a very positive reading today, because I feel that I really feel like the rest of your cards are also confirming what I was feeling in the beginning with like all of your manifestations finally starting to materialize in the real world. And these wishes that you guys have are not small and sort of mundane things, because with the devil, this is very intense energy, right? So these are very big and intense things that maybe even some people might see you as asking for too much or being greedy, which I'm not saying that's true. It's just maybe some people who don't have those things, out of jealousy, because they also want the same things, would call you that you're maybe greedy, or that you're asking for too much, right? But I don't feel that's true. I just like to think that if you want something, like, don't set a limit to it, right? That's why we're here in this world, and that's why we're just meant to experience life to the fullest. So why would we limit ourselves? You can have the whatever amount of money you want. You can have whatever house you want, whatever luxurious things you want. You don't need to feel guilty about wanting those things. And I feel for you is like you're manifesting very material things, okay? Like money or objects or things that are just again, that some people might see you as being shallow for wanting, which again, I'm not calling you shallow. It's just some other people who do not have those things but they actually desire them might say that to you out of jealousy. So I feel that you're like manifesting those kinds of things, like very luxurious thing, materialistic things like money, clothes, or designer clothes, something like that. I see that you're manifesting here, and this is going to be gifted to you. Again, see, this is like a wish being granted with the Six of Pentacles. This could also like talk about you receiving this is going to feel so rewarding to you, pile number one. And it's almost, I feel with the balance card for you, it's almost kind of going to set everything in balance, because if you work too hard but you're not seeing an outcome out of a situation, that's what sets the unbalance, and that's what makes you feel uncomfortable and like you're not getting justice, right? So I feel what's going to happen here for you is going to be all of your hard work is going to be rewarded with a lot of blessings, which is going to set balance in your life. We see it's sort of like the Ace of Swords is at the end of your spread. So I'm kind of seeing this as like at the end of the day, you're going to be victorious. Like you're going to win at something. There's definitely an energy of you winning something here. And here you have ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. So again, I'm connecting this as like you guys have worked really hard on something, but not seeing the full result or getting the full reward has caused you to feel a bit imbalanced at times, and like things were not right. So I feel now, again, there is that exchange energy, because really, like, no matter what people tell you, we here on this earth, we make up rules, right? Just so that we can live more comfortably and more safely, but doesn't mean that everything that we say is true. So energy is an exchange. You cannot, like, it's not physically possible, talking about like universal laws, right? Not laws that we have made up as human beings, just the laws of the universe. It's impossible for you to give something without getting something back in return. And this is, you can either give off good things or you can give off bad things, and whatever you give off, that's what you get back. So nothing can stop you from getting something good in return if you're doing something good. So always keep this in mind when you're doing something. Make sure that you're doing good things, because you will get those back in return. Because again, it's like, it's not possible to not get good things back, because we're talking about universal laws here. We're not talking about human laws that we have made up to live more safely here. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. So very good message here for your pile number one. Let's see your other cards. You have a combination of tension and flow, potential and rewarding situations. Do you see that? I was just talking that you're going to be rewarded with something. So this combination of tension and flow, it's exactly the balance, right? It's the exchange. So there's that energy of like push and pull, right, that you might have been experiencing. a bit of maybe frustration and stuff like, oh, you're doing so much but you're not getting much in return. You know, you never know when this return can come. And sometimes in our life, this return ends up getting build up and build up and build up and build up. And when it suddenly bursts, it goes everywhere, right? So you get so much at once. So expect pile number one, if you feel like there is sort of like this unbalance in your life when it comes to being rewarded for the amount of work that you have been putting into, I see a flow of rewarding situations coming in for you that are going to sort of like bring everything into balance in your life, bring your heart to balance, sort of make you feel like you're at peace because you know that what you did was right. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Very good message. I love your message so far. You also have catch your breath. Yeah, I feel everything is coming in at once, you know? And you also have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about a lot of our wishes, right? We see different wishes here. Many cups filled with different wishes. So I do see that this is sort of like a backlog of things that you guys have been wanting. So it really does confirm what I was saying with like, everything is coming in at once, which is going to bring everything into balance for you suddenly. Yeah, higher ground. This is coming in from the higher ground. It's coming in from divine energy. Again, it's the universe's laws that are kind of playing here is kind of what I'm seeing. So expect to receive a lot of rewards. A lot of rewards for everything that you've done before. And expect to win at something. I do see that you will be like crowned for something or named for something, or just you will feel very victorious. You know, the Ace of Swords is like you're the winner. So I do see that at the end of the day, from the situation, you guys will feel like you won something. So again, I see a lot of the rewards coming in here for you. Ooh, fire with transmutation and purification. You know, fire energy, it's always very exciting. It's always where, like, it's fire energy to me represents movement and excitement and desire as well, especially with the devil. So I do feel this is again a lot of your desires coming to life. We see the sparks here, so I feel things are going to start getting very exciting for you, pile one. You have lucid dreams, awareness, and opportunities. Look at this. It's like the universe is just like going to deliver to you so many beautiful things because you deserve it, guys. You deserve it. I really feel that you also feel that you've matured so much with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, somebody very mature, somebody very somebody very knowledgeable is what I want to say. So you've matured so much. And I feel that the reason maybe why you didn't receive these things before is because you weren't at the stage where you were kind of supposed to receive them. Because even if you got it, you wouldn't really know what to do with it, right? Especially if it's like material things like money. It's not about just us wanting to have money and getting millions of dollars at once, because what usually happens with people who maybe win the lottery or situations like that is they don't know how to deal with that money. Because if you cannot manage $100, trust me, you're not going to be able to manage $10,000, even $1 million. So I feel that now you're ready though, you know, now you know how to manage these things that you will get. Because if you don't know how to manage them, you'll just end losing them at the end of the day very fast, and it will go away very soon. But if you have the knowledge on how to deal with these things, because it can be overwhelming, we do have catch your breath, you're going to be able to sort of sustain it and make it more long-term. Ooh, look at how beautiful this card is. You have action. I am getting, you know, I also mentioned that you guys are very unique. Maybe you're into arts or performance or something like that. The devil can also talk to me about, the devil always kind of gives me like rock star energy for some reason. So I do get that some of you might be into like performing arts, or you might be very talented at maybe dancing or singing or something like that. And I see maybe this is where your reward lies. Like it's in your success, maybe in your public recognition for some of you as well, if you're into that. You also have red garden, just so much about like red and passion and blooming as well for you guys. And day and night. Yeah, you have been working day and night. That's kind of what I'm getting with this card. It's like you have been working day and night. You're not even tired is also kind of what I'm getting though. Like you're You just know that this is what it takes, and you're ready to give everything. I feel that you guys are ready to show something as well. Ready to show your talent, I feel. But you were chosen to hear today that you will get all of your blessings, pile one. All of your blessings at once. Okay, let's see what is your message here. Marriage, okay. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Maybe some of you are meeting somebody very soon. Like, I'm getting very pure, loving energy from this card. Maybe some of you are getting married. Maybe some of you are meeting somebody very significant soon here. But, you know, kind of what I'm getting with this energy, it's like the Cupid energy with this card, right? So even if it's not going to be about love, it's going to be about something else in your life that it's, you know, the Cupid is, to me, it's kind of like the energy, like the Cupid is sort of putting these two souls together so that they can create beautiful union, right? So it doesn't have to be also about love. For you, it could be just about, I guess, the Cupid in the situation, or the fairies, or just whatever, right? The universe. It's sort of bringing you and another thing together to create something, to create unity, to create a blessing for you, to create an outcome for you. So it's kind of is like you're being at the right place at the right time. That's kind of what I got with that card. It's like, you know, for some of you, this is going to be very literal. It's going to be about marriage. For others of you, it's just going to be about you being at the right place at the right time. You know, it's like the fairies are joining you to celebrate something, to celebrate success for you. It's kind of what I'm seeing, pile number one. So yeah, that's what I have for your reading today. Very positive. I really liked your energy. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that you were chosen to hear right now at this moment. So let's begin by shuffling your cards, as always, pile two, and then we're going to get into your reading. If you want to skip this part, the timestamp for you is in the description. So let's see, pile two. What were you chosen to hear today? You do have the divine timing card, so let's see what is the divining time for you. What do you need to hear today? Pile number two, spirit guides of pile two, if you can please let them know. What were they chosen to hear today in this reading? Let's get your oracles. Pile two, what were you chosen to hear today? What was pile number two chosen to hear today? Pile number two, what were you meant to hear, chosen to hear? What were you chosen to hear today? Pile number two. Spirit guides and universe, if you can please let pile number two know something that they were chosen to hear today. What message would you like to deliver to them? For everybody who chose pile number two, what exact message are they meant to hear at this moment? Okay, pile two, have your cards, and now we can get into your reading. I'm super excited. Let's see. So, as your card, let's begin first with the card that you chose. You chose the Tiger here with divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. So, perhaps maybe some of you have been waiting on something. Maybe you have been anticipating something, right? And Spirit wants to show you this reading as a sign that either you have to be very patient, or what you want is coming to you very soon, or it's very close, or the divine timing for something to happen for you is approaching. So either way, this is really like your spirit guides coming in to tell you today through this reading that something that you want is coming, and it's definitely on the way. But let's take a look at your cards. Maybe some of you also prayed for something. Maybe you prayed for a sign, and this reading maybe just showed up in your feed. So it's a sign for you that something is coming. You know, the divine timing for something is approaching. But let's see your tarot card so that we can confirm this for you. Look at this, the Nine of Cups. Do I need to say more? Pile number two. You know, the Nine of Cups, it's the wish fulfillment card, and you have divine timing, so very clear message for you, pile 2. A wish of yours is coming true. What is this about? The Four of Wands. Okay. Ooh, Three of Wands. Okay. The Magician. Wow. Okay, pile 2. Such positive energy. And the Tower. Yeah, okay. This is happening out of nowhere, pile 2. I want to say, like, maybe you have been just in silence, like sitting in silence for a while. Maybe you have been feeling sort of even like at the verge of giving up on something. And maybe you got this reading suddenly and your spirit guides want to just tell you it's coming, it's here. And the Three of Wands represents our future, but it's our near future. It's not like years away. I would say the Three of Wands represents us visualizing our life within the next 3 to 6 months. So I feel that what you guys are asking for here, or what you have asked for, or your wish is a very big wish. It's not something mundane. It's not like a day-to-day thing. So it might be taking a while for it to come true because it does require divine timing. I do feel that when it comes to manifesting, there are things that even if we get them today or tomorrow, it's not really gonna matter. Even if we get them a year later, it's not really gonna matter because in a situation, maybe there is not divine timing. And it doesn't matter if you get it now or again, a year later. So I feel those things are quite easier to manifest. But when it comes to huge life-changing things like perhaps moving somewhere, right? Or marriage, or something about your career, a certain level in your career, or a certain job that you guys want. When it comes to those things that just impact our life, you know, in sort of the biggest ways possible, I do believe that there is divine timing for those things, because you might have things to learn before you get those things. You might need to be at the right place at the right time for those things, you know. When it comes to divine timing, for some things I feel it's not necessary, so you get those things a lot faster. But when it comes to manifesting something very big in your life, I do feel that there is divine timing at play, and that you will get your wish no matter what. It's just about the divine timing where it all happens in the most perfect way possible for you. So I do feel that, you know, with the Four of Wands, some of you could be just wanting to go somewhere, to move somewhere, right? We do see this person is looking at the distance. So you might be wanting to move or relocate something, or settle down in a new country, in a new place, maybe form a family or start a build a home or something like that. That's kind of what I'm getting here. But I see that you guys are actively manifesting something. You have been visualizing yourself day and night to manifest something, and this thing is gonna come in the most unexpected way possible for you, pile number 2. So, you know, the thing is, don't try to control how this thing manifests for you, because you're not gonna be able to force it to happen. Do you know what I mean? It's like, don't force it to happen, because when this wish of yours manifests, it's going to be in the most unexpected, like out of nowhere type way. Again, it's not the way that you expect that it's gonna happen. So when it comes to manifesting, one advice that I can give you from my experience is to, of course, visualize how something is going to happen, but don't be so strict on that. Be more flexible when it comes to how your wish manifests, because sometimes there's things that you're not aware of. And some things can really happen in a much easier and faster way if you just let it happen and not control the way it happens. So with the Tower moment, I do get that energy that this thing, it will manifest for you for sure, because we do have the Magician and the Nine of Cups. So this is like you wishing, and the Magician is you manifesting this thing. It will happen, but it will not be in the way that you guys expect it to happen. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's see your oracle cards. You have ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Yeah, you see methodical steps and ambition and realism, sorry. I feel that some of you might be really trying to, oh, look at this, we have the clock here again, which to me represents divine timing. I feel that you guys maybe you're trying to over control on how you make something happen, or you sort of have this vision of, I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna do that, and that's the way I'm gonna get this. Sometimes that really works, like it does, having that kind of plan and following those steps. But sometimes it really does just happen in the most unexpected ways. So I feel there needs to be this flexibility maybe in your energy to just sometimes allow things to manifest in a different way, because it will be better for you. Okay, let's see what else you have. You have ideal course of action. So if you guys took some kind of risk, or maybe some change in direction in your life, I feel that you made the right choice is also what I'm hearing for you. Or you guys are definitely getting to your manifestation, to your goal, to your visualization, to your home maybe, right? We see that this person is sort of looking in the distance at the castle. So I feel a lot of you might want to move somewhere, and set a new home for yourself somewhere else. So I see that as confirmation for some of you. But for others of you, this could be you just visualizing your life being somewhere else in the near future, and you are on the way to do that. So your spirit guides wanted to confirm that with you today, that you are in the right direction, you're moving in the right direction. So there is no need to worry when it comes to that. And you also have celebrating differences. Yeah, I feel that, there is again that energy of you being flexible, of you being able to appreciate how some things can happen in a different way than you have envisioned to. At the end of the day, the most important thing is the goal, the end goal that you have. And, just try to accept that sometimes things won't happen exactly the way that you planned them to, but that does not mean that you're not going to get what you guys want. I feel that some people, when they manifest, they just get too stuck in the way that they want something to happen. Like they want this at this exact time, and this exact clock, in this place, and it's just so calculated that it doesn't manifest, because manifesting doesn't work like that. Manifesting is truly, sometimes it can feel like magic. So just allow things to happen in their own time, at their pace, at their way, right? Don't interfere. Just focus on the final goal. Focus on the destination. You also have nettle, boundaries, and caution, as well as school with lessons. Maybe there is something that you guys need to learn before you get this. It's sort of the energy of like learning how to handle something before you get it. I also mentioned this in pile number 1, and for some reason it's kind of similar to messages coming through for you as well. But it's like, if you're trying to manifest so much money in your life, first you need to learn how to handle a small amount of money, and then a bigger amount of money, and a bigger amount, and a bigger amount. And that's how you, at the end of the day, are going to be able to handle a huge amount of money. But if $1 million is given to you today, you're probably not going to know what to do with it, how to properly invest it, how to take care of it, and it's going to be gone so quick. So I feel that before you get this manifestation of yours, pile 2, maybe there are some lessons that you need to learn, so that when your manifestation arrives, you're able to deal with it correctly and not just cause like more chaos in your life maybe, right? Okay. You also have nourishment. Yeah, you see it's coming true. I see that you guys will be happy with the waterfall especially. I see that you will be given. It's coming true for you guys, okay? Just be a little bit more patient here with yourself. My home is my castle. So a lot about home, okay? A lot about the castle. We see this like 3 times in your reading. So definitely some of you are maybe manifesting moving somewhere and living on your own, or just establishing a home for yourself. And you also have red garden. Maybe you want a home with a really beautiful garden for some of you, or you want to live somewhere in an area full of nature, especially with plants here. So I see that that's coming true. I see that there is nourishment for your soul coming in. If you feel like you're not where you belong right now, pile number 2, I see that there will be a change in your location, but perhaps maybe 3 or 6 months from now, because that's, again, I said the 3 of Wands represents sort of like our future, but in a more near sense. Okay, let's see your last message. you have pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. Maybe some of you are currently pregnant, or you want to be pregnant, or you want a baby or something like that. So this can be very huge confirmation for some of you. Maybe trust that this is coming in for you at the divine timing, when you're ready, when your life is more stable and you can handle the pressure and the whole thing that comes with pregnancy. But for others of you, you know, we can give to birth to so many things in our life, right? To so many projects, to so many events. So just again, know that this thing that you guys want to push out of yourself, right? Again, the pregnancy, the birth is about pushing a life out of us. And that can be, again, in many different ways. You can push out so many things out of your body, so many things out of your soul, whether it's a project, it's your talent, whatever it is. Just trust that you will be given the opportunity to do that in the right timing, in the divine timing. Maybe your skills are not completely polished yet, and if you got the opportunity now, it's kind of like a talent show, right? If you go on a talent show when you're not prepared and your song is not 100%, your performance is not 100%, the judges are not maybe gonna want to take you, right, or accept you. But if you have polished everything and you're ready to sort of amaze the crowd, and your success is assured, then it will be the right opportunity for you. So that's kind of the best way I can describe your reading today, Paul, too, is that what you want is coming for you, but maybe you need to work on some things more or learn some things more before you actually get what you want. But you are getting very, very close to it. So don't give up, okay? But that's what I have for your reading today, Pile 2. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, that this is going to be a reading today about the message that you were chosen to hear right now at this moment. So let's begin with shuffling your cards, pile 3. And if you want to skip this part, the timestamp for you is in the description. So let's see, what is the message that you were chosen to hear today? Pile. Oh, these cards are going crazy. Okay. Pile 3, what were you chosen to hear today? Spirit guides, what message would you like to tell to pile number 3 that they need to hear right now at this moment? Pile 3, what were you chosen to hear today? Okay, let's get your oracles. Oh, I feel this one is wanting to come out. Okay, we'll just take it. What were you chosen to hear, pile number 3? Spirit guides, what was pile number 3 chosen to hear today at this moment in their life? What does pile number 3 need to know right now, Spirit guides and universe? What is pile number 3 chosen to hear? What is pile 3 chosen to hear right now? Pile number 3, what do you need to know right now at this current moment? I'll just get one of those. And let's get your last message to end your reading. What do you need to hear today? Pile 3, what were you chosen to hear? Let's get this one. Okay, so we have your cards, and let's get straight into your reading, pile 3. Let's see, what is the message for you today? So as your card here, you have the ladybird with luck. All of your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. So this is like very clear to me, kind of like a clear message from your spirit guides. If this reading maybe just randomly showed up in your feed, it could give you the sign that what you prayed for is coming, that your constant daily effort to manifest something, to make something come true, is being seen, is being recognized by the divine power, and it will be granted to you, right? Either way, it could also mean that maybe if you have something interesting coming up, like maybe like an interview or something like a job or something like that, maybe know that this is a lucky opportunity and that this is the right thing for you, that you will perform well in something as well, that something that you want to show to the world, bring to the world, has a lot of good luck in it. So be more self-assured in yourself is also what I'm hearing. You might be meeting someone new as well. That's also kind of, with the ladybug, this is a sign of For me, it's kind of like a sign of new friends, like good luck when it comes to meeting people, meeting new friends, making relationships. That's kind of what I'm hearing as well. Okay, let's see your tarot cards so that we can see what is your message for today. You have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you know, I feel all the piles kind of have a similar message today, but they're very different when you go into the details. But it's all sort of about you receiving what you want. So again, we have the Six of Pentacles. Something will be given to you. We see that clearly. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, you know, for some of you, this could be something like finances, like maybe a new job, opportunity for a new job, or an opportunity to start something new. The World card. Yeah, look at this. You also have the Empress. Wow. Okay. And your last card is the High Priestess. Okay. First thing that I'm hearing for you, pile number 3, is follow your gut. Okay, right now you both have the High Priestess and the Empress, so that's like very powerful to come into a reading, especially the two energies together, because they're sort of like the ultimate divine feminine energies, which are the energies of receiving. So you're definitely sort of in receiving energy right now. I want to confirm that to you, that you are in the energy where sort of like you will be given rather than taken away from, you know. So also trust your gut in this situation. Trust what your soul is telling you to do, what your guidance, inner guidance is telling you to do, your intuition. Listen to it right now very carefully, because that's what's going to lead you to this opportunity, pile number 3. If you don't fail to notice it, is sort of what I'm hearing. You know, with the World card, Page of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles, I feel there is like an opportunity that's going to be given to you for you to either start something new, maybe take a new direction in your life. I saw this word far away as like hope. That's kind of what it looked to me, but I'm pretty sure it says hops or something like that. This one right here, but far away from me, it looked like hope. So I heard, like, again, have hope. Okay, have hope. Trust yourself that you're leading yourself to the right thing. That you're not lying to yourself. You know, you're not gonna fool yourself. That's kind of what I'm hearing. So, trust yourself at this moment, pile 3, because I feel that if you take divine guided action, or if you take guidance from your inner soul, it's going to lead you to a very, very powerful place to be, or something that will give you a very great opportunity for your future, is also what I'm seeing. The World card is also about a new chapter. So you know, kind of what it feels to me from your spread is that you guys are kind of ready to take a new chapter in your career, perhaps, or when it comes to your work, like you want to switch things around, maybe do something new, or move to a new job, or just change sort of the direction of your career, is kind of what I'm feeling. Or it could also mean that you will receive things in order to invest in your career, to invest in yourself so that it betters your career. That's also kind of what I'm feeling as well. But it's definitely something that sort of like you will be given something very generously in order to make your life better or improve your life. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, let's see your oracles. You have, oh, look at this, the hand. Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. So there is stability and persistence. So again, I feel that there is help being offered to you, pile number 3, from the universe, from the divine, that you're being helped to improve your life, to make your life more stable. Be persistent at this time. Do not give up. Again, have hope, persistence and hope, loyalty and dependability. Like, know that you can trust to your divine guides. Know that you can trust that they're going to be loyal to you, that they're going to help you out, because you know, we see in your reading you have this twice, the Six of Pentacles. It's also a card of generosity, right? It's sort of like a helping hand is the best way I could describe it. So we see in this image here, the person is giving something to this person, and then in this image, this person is holding that thing. So it doesn't mean that you will accept this help. You also have the hand here. So I do see that there is going to be sort of help offered to you when it comes to manifesting something really big in your life or getting something that you've always wanted. You also have be spontaneous. Look again, the 2 hands. Wow, okay. And you also have pause. I feel this is sort of like the pause to me. It's like, wait. Like, help is coming on the way, you know? Don't try to do everything alone. Pile number 3 is also what I'm hearing for you. Maybe you're a very independent person, you know? Especially with the Empress and the High Priestess, I feel that you are a very powerful human being, no doubt. Those are 2 very powerful, self-assured energies that do hold a lot of self-power, a lot of confidence. So you are capable of doing a lot of things alone, because you do have a very strong personality, is what I would say. But at this time, I feel that you will receive some sort of help. So when this help comes, pause and take it, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, be spontaneous for once. Get the help for once, because it will get you to where you want to be a lot faster. Okay, you also have snake, rebirth, release, and integration. Yeah, I was saying the world card is, you know, the card of a new chapter. So you do have also rebirth and release. So I do feel that you are sort of having a new beginning in your life where you're letting go of something and welcoming in something new, which is the beginning of a new chapter for you, right? So if you have been wanting to release something, I feel this is about your career though. Like, you're letting go of something that it's maybe it was there for you before, but it's not for you there anymore, or you're just ready for more, you're ready for the next thing, you're ready to improve, to move on to better things. So it does kind of feel to me that you're making that transition right now. And you also have violet, spirituality, wisdom, and humility. I feel that you're very grounded though. You're very centered. Ooh, sorry about the noise. Especially with the High Priestess and the Empress, like, this is, you guys have mastered like your intuition, your self-guidance. So I feel your spirit guides want to tell you today that you can trust yourself 100% when it comes to making decisions and making sure that you lead yourself to the right thing. Because I really feel, especially with this card, is like you guys have mastered sort of like self-control, your emotions, your inner guidance, knowing when fear is speaking to you and knowing when your intuition is speaking to you. So use this to your advantage and listen to your inner guidance, because it right now, if you listen to it, it's going to lead you to where you guys want to be. You also have a hunger. And you have the unexpected. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, there's something unexpected that's coming in your life. I really feel that a lot of you are very like hungry though. Like, you're hungry for success. You're hungry to, you're striving to get something. You want something so bad, you know, and you're gonna get it, because, and again, it's going to be in a very unexpected way. This was also very similar to pile number 2, but I sort of feel all piles are connected today, but the details are very different, right? So it's, I feel it's sort of like similar message, but for different people, right? For their circumstances. And I feel for yours here, pile 3, again, something that you're manifesting, you're wanting, your spirit guides want to tell you, we have heard you. We will give you what you want, what you're hungry for. You will be helped to get this, but it's going to be in a very unexpected way. Especially you had to be spontaneous. So it's sort of like pause. This is sort of like the calm before the storm, like in a good way, right? Like, things might feel paused right now, but when things start happening, they're going to be like very spontaneous, very unexpected. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And you also have mermaid's love. I mentioned for some of you might be meeting somebody new in the beginning. I said this with the ladybug. So maybe some of you are meeting a new person. Maybe you have been manifesting a new person. Maybe this is going to be a person who is going to help you out a lot. Sort of like networking and a connection in an industry that's going to help you out a lot is also what I'm seeing here. But there's definitely help coming in for you. Maybe this is like a partner who's coming in to help you, but you then end up falling in love with them, right? We've heard of situations like that. So it does seem that you're meeting somebody very divinely guided who's going to help you with something, pile number 3. Okay, let's see your last message under your reading. Oh, you have pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and to the world. Pile number 2 also got this one. So I'm telling you, today's piles are very connected. Maybe you have been feeling drawn to more than one pile, but you also have rebirth and then the butterfly wings. So this is like a new chapter for you guys. For some of you, again, this message is going to be very direct and it's going to be very confirmational if you have been wanting to be pregnant or something like that. But for others of you, the birth that you will be given to is a wish of yours or a project of yours or something that you have been wanting to push out of yourself. Showcase a talent, showcase something that you hold in your hands. Either way, it's coming out of you and out of your soul. It doesn't always have to be a child, right? So I feel you were chosen to hear today, pile number 3, that it's coming. Okay, your wish is coming, and it's coming in a very unexpected way, but you will be given help. Just trust your divine guidance. For your pile specifically, I'm hearing that you need to trust your divine guidance, your inner guidance, to lead you to this wish and allow it to flow. Okay, but that's what I have for your pile today, pile number 3. I hope that this message resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.